Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Division. I am Death from Above. Today, I want to do a weapon video. We're going to talk about the G36 assault rifle in the Division. Now, the G36 is one of the new assault rifles you can get with the Underground 1.3 expansion, and we're going to talk about it today. So what I like to do in my weapon videos in the Division is I will talk about a specific gun type, not necessarily the specific one that I have, because there's a couple different variants in the game of the G36. We're going to talk about the G36 itself. We'll give some background, give some history, take it to the gun range, shoot some targets with and without mods. And then we'll take it into gameplay. I'll talk about performance in different areas, such as HVTs, missions, underground, and dark zone. And then I'll give it kind of a grade, thoughts on it, and talk about, what you guys think. So let's get right into it. Go right over the G36. We're going to talk about a little bit of history of the G36. I like to get into the details of the gun since it is a real-world gun. So the G36 is a 5.56 by 45 millimeter assault rifle. It was It was designed in the early 90s by Heckler Koch, I believe is how you say it, in Germany. It was a replacement for the 7.62 millimeter G3 battle rifle. It started in service with the Bundeswehr. That's a German something. In 1997, where it replaced the G3. It is gas operated and feeds from a 30-round detachable box mag or 100-round C-mag drum. In real life, in the game, it all fluctuates. It is select fire, firing from a closed rotary bolt. It has a conventional layout and modular component design. It employs a free-floating barrel, and the weapon can be stripped and reassembled without tools through a system of cross pins, similar to other HK designs. There are a lot of variants of this gun. There's the G36KV for the Latvian army. It has a telescoping stock and sights and Picatinny sight rails. G36A2, G36V, MG36, which is a machine gun version. It's a squad automatic weapon version. Really cool. G36K, or short carbine variant with a shorter barrel. The KV. Sights like the G36V, but it's the short version. There's the G36C, which is probably going to be the one you are most familiar with, which is the compact, commonly mistaken for commando, but is actually standard for compact. It is a sub-carbine model. So it has a shorter barrel than the G36K and a 4-prong open type flash hider. Goes into more detail. I'm reading this from Wikipedia. Most of it kind of going into the details. And there's the G36A2. It is the upgraded variant used by the German Army. It's got some different stuff. So talk about the users. It's used by tons of people like USA, Brazil, Canada, Germany. Many more national armies and militaries use this gun in the real world. But we're not here to talk about real world. We're talking about the Division. So the G36 right now is the top gun in the Division. Now this may change. I wanted to go ahead and make this video before they put out the patch that modifies the G36. I'm not sure how they're going to modify it, but I know they have pegged it as overpowered. So they are going to bring it down a notch. Hopefully it will still be competitive, still be operational in the game and not be nerfed into oblivion. So fingers crossed massive for that. But right now, yeah, it is the strongest gun to get. It is the best gun in the game, so to speak. Super good gun. I love the way it sounds. It sounds so good, especially with a mag that increases rate of fire. Oh, it sounds so good. It just sounds so good. I love how the guns sound in the Division. It's very good. So talk about in-game performance. I took it into HVTs. I've taken it into Underground. I've taken it into the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone is a new beast now with the 231 and above gear score bracket. That is tough. You have to have friends now. I'm not very good at that. But in PvP and PvE, regular world, it melts people. Use this in combination with the pulse. It literally melts them away. The stability is good right out of the box. But all the mods you're going to throw in there, you want horizontal stability on this. The vertical stability is not that big of an issue. Get horizontal stability, keep it in close, or maybe just regular stability. Horizontal stability keeps you from going side to side. Regular stability keeps you from going up and down. So use the gun, figure out which one you need, and then put those mods on there for that. I prefer to run an extended mag with rate of fire increase. That way you can push your DPS up even higher. You will be reloading more, but hey, if you have an Alpha Bridge gear set with 2 Lone Star pieces, you could be running that gun with so much ammo and just switch guns. 2 G36s, just keep switching them, or 4 Lone Star pieces and whatever else you want to run, and never have to reload those guns. So that would be a fun way to run. I'm going for that Alpha Bridge set right now, or get some other things. But in the underground, this is my go-to gun as well until something else becomes stronger. I've got an SVD that I'm liking, but in the underground, it performs well as well. It's got the range. It's got good range. It's a middle-of-the-road gun that right now is probably a little too good, but it's got the range, it's got the damage, it's got the stability. Used it a lot in underground, taking out higher level enemies. I did some challenge undergrounds. I haven't done any heroics yet, but challenge, depending on the group, we could mow through some people. One mission, we just mowed through the whole challenge mission. Not even a big deal. So G36 definitely helped with that. But like I said, it's got the range, it's got the mag size, it's got the stability, it's got the punch. As far as Dark Zone performance, you will need a group. It's still depending on your build. So much of this game depends on your build, so I can't just talk about it like I would a gun in Destiny. But because so much DPS and damage numbers depends on your build, I can talk about the general gun stats and the history and how it's going to perform on my build, but it may perform differently on your build depending on your mods, your talents, your character setup. So I think it's a solid all-around gun right now. I'm interested to know what the nerf is going to be, how they're going to change it. So we'll see how that goes. But as far as the game goes, PvE, Dark Zone, Underground, HVTs, use this gun. If you're just messing around in the world, picking up intel or something like that, finishing off missions, you can use whatever you want. This one will still outperform those. I found myself running around when I was collecting intel to do an HVT, just using this, and just I'd pop my pulse. There'd be a group of 6 guys, and by the time my mag was empty, they were all dead. They were all level 30 red bars, but they were all dead, just mowing through them. So fun gun. Definitely gets the fun gun status from me. So what do you guys think? Is this a fun gun for you? Do you like the G36? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully Massive doesn't nerf it too hard. We'll find out shortly. But let me know what you think. What other guns would you like me to take a look at in the Division? I'm always open to suggestion. Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, I really appreciate the views and the watches and the likes and the comments and the support. So leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm Death from Above, and I'll see you later. See you back!